Basically, it ain't no breaking news or anything like that. But a lot of people been asking me about FBG Butta and King Lil J, bro. Before we get into that, you already know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, turn on all the post notifications. Shout out notification game. If you can, donate to Cloud TV. We really appreciate it if you can. I'm waiting till some more people hop up on this thing. What's good, man? How y'all been doing? We ain't been on this live thing getting a grip. How y'all been doing, man? Basically, to make a long story short, a lot of people been asking me, King Lil J is locked up right now. FBG Butta, he's locked up right now. These guys basically went to jail around the same time again for the second time. Well, plenty times, but basically a high profile. These cases is high profile now. These guys actually got a name for themselves. A lot of people is fans of these guys. A lot of people look up to these guys. But basically, a lot of people was asking me. A lot of people said that they heard that FBG Butta might have ran into King Lil J. Now, we both know that they are inside the Cook County Jail. I don't know if Lil J got shipped off or I don't know, but I know his crime was a probation violation. He was caught with a weapon, I believe. We don't know if this guy switched over, got shipped off to the prison or not, but a lot of people are saying that these guys are still in Cook County Jail. Now, if you in Cook County Jail, it's a 50-50 chance that you might see your op in there, unless you in like protective custody or something like that. I don't know. It sounds like it could be true. Who knows? It could be true. It could be false. We don't know that. If these guys did see each other inside the county jail, I believe it would have been a fight or something. Because you got to think about it. Before these guys was locked up, there was a lot of hate going on. There was a lot of threats. The Italian beef and Pepsi. A lot of people started, going off that with FBG Butta. But FBG Butta, he kind of switched it around. And he knew that that was very marketable, especially that Italian beef and Pepsi thing. They said that he snitched on King Lil J for Italian beef and Pepsi. But what he did is he got back out here. He switched it around. He did an interview with good interviewers. He had an Italian beef and Pepsi actually eating it on the interview. So a lot of people are like, okay, Butta taking a bad situation, and he reversing this situation into something, marketable, something, positive, basically. I don't know what the hell, or if these guys did meet up with each other. But like I said, it's a strong possibility these guys could have met up with each other in the county jail. I mean, it's not that hard to, find somebody, especially how the decks run. Division 9 is the most popular deck in Cook County Jail. And they said Fendi Boy was on Division 9 when he was assaulted, with a Glock Dookie, basically. But I don't know, man. These guys could have ran into each other. They probably couldn't. Like I said, I'm just giving y'all my opinion, what I think happened if these guys ran into each other, because there was a lot of gossip. It was a lot of rumors. It was a lot of threats being made. You had, FBG Butta doing, interviews with his men, and then you got on this side, King Lil J was doing rumors with his men. You got to think about it. FBG Butta was King Lil J's blicker. He was blicking stuff for King Lil J. He went by the name of Tucci 23 or 26 or something like that. I guess he converted over to FBG and put the abbreviations FBG in front of his name. I never heard of FBG Butta being, soft or nothing like that. Every time I heard this guy name, his twin sister KI was brought up. They said these two guys was demons. Well, this young man and this young woman, Jakira Barnes, everybody know who KI is, But a lot of people said that these people was demons. KI was in so many murder cases, it was ridiculous. FBG Butta was in a lot of people cases as well. Uh, I never got the feeling, or I never got the impression that FBG Butta was, the type of guy that's a pushover. I never got that. I never got that impression of him. He make kind of some good music too. I mean, some of it needs to be mastered a little bit, but he been making some good music. He got a YouTube channel that's booming right now. He going crazy off of it. He getting a lot of subscribers. He getting a lot of traction. He got a lot of fans who, who's been watching this page, who's been watching these videos documenting everything this young man has been doing. Like I said, FBG Butta was trying to change his life around for the good. He really was. I can see it in him. He was, breaking down urban gossip. Basically what I'm doing right now. This is what FBG Butta was doing. I think it was called talking to Butta, talking with Butta or something like that, on the phone with Butta or something. But it was dope. He had the little backdrop, the little subscribe thingy. I'm like, okay, he doing it professional now. He ain't trying to, you know, basically catch ops or nothing like that no more. Uh, FBG Butta, I don't know. I don't know if this guy told on Lil Durk or not Lil Durk, but Lil J or what. I don't know who told on who, but a lot of people was telling me both of these guys snitched on the young woman, Roshinda Young. A lot of people said these guys told on her. That's why she's still in the jail. But probation violations is very, very, very hefty. Like PBG Chemo, he was just locked up for a probation violation. We just reported that earlier. Who else on parole holds? King Lil J, FBG Butta. There's so many people that's violating parole. You got to think about it. It's the winter time. It's about to be the winter time. It's actually spring, but a lot of times in the winter, a lot of people want to get put up. They want to stay out that cold air. Nobody ain't trying to catch no cold or get their nose wiped or nothing like that. With this snow on this ground this winter in Chicago, it's gonna be ridiculous, man. There's gonna be a lot of slip and falls, stop and shoots. It's hard for the police to get out and chase men. It's so much snow, so much ice, cold temperatures. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be like the wintertime Halloween in Chicago, bro. It's gonna be the wintertime Halloween in Chicago. Last year was some crazy stuff happening on Christmas Day. It was some craziest stuff happening on New Year's, even Kwanzaa. These guys don't take a break. These guys usually don't take a break. Like, they in it full time. It be the craziest times of the night when you hear people lose, their life and passing away and stuff. It be like 4 in the morning, 5, 3 in the morning. Like, damn, why ain't y'all in the house sleep somewhere? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these guys don't never go to sleep. It was just a recent shooting in O Block as well. Well, it wasn't recent, I guess, but the video just had got dropped on this shooting, and a lot of people, a lot of good bloggers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, hundreds and thousands of views been reporting this, so it's only fair that Cloud TV break it down to my, channel, break it down to our fans, let them know what's going on. But people really want to know, and people keep asking me about this, did FBG Butta run into King Lil J? Like I said, it's possible. It's a 50-50 chance. You got to think about it. These guys is not at Disney World. This is a jailhouse. This is punishment. This is when you do bad things, you go to this jailhouse with bad people. You got to think about it. The jail don't cater to nobody's needs. Once you do the crime, you do the time. But I really feel like if one of these guys is saying that, they're in danger or anything like that, you can get moved to protective custody quick. So that's the only way they probably not seeing each other. Even if you on a different block, people can still say you kites. People can still talk through the toilets and talk through the vents, So, do I think they read it to each other? Yes. They might have. You never know what's going on. You never know. We just humans. We just human beings. We just trying to, figure this stuff out. We not robots or nothing like that. But, stuff do happen. We not saying stuff don't happen. Stuff do happen. And, it is very dangerous in the county and outside the county. Chicago just a dangerous city. It's a lot of dangerous people in that city. These guys is both locked up. Like I said, I don't know if Lil J is in the prison, if he got shipped off. He probably more than likely got shipped off, I think. I don't know. You can get held up in Cook County Jail for at least like 10 years. You can get held in the county jail for 10 years max, bro. So I don't know, man. They might see each other, they might not. I just feel like if they see each other, it ain't gonna be nothing nice. It ain't gonna be like a high school reunion. People ain't gonna say, hey, remember we was doing them hits and remember we was riding for it. No, I think people gonna be talking, why is I'm being talk of the town? What's up with the Italian beef and Pepsi? Did they pay you to do this type deal? Like, it ain't gonna be no happy thing, you know. These guys was best friends turned to arch enemies. King Lil J got out and did all type of interviews on FBG Duck. Not FBG Duck, rest in peace King Duck, but this guy did so many interviews about FBG Butta. You would think he was never this guy, you know, shooter basically. And then FBG Butta do something back, proving his point. He said, how could he tell on King Lil J if him or King Lil J ain't do nothing? He said they didn't do nothing, so how could he tell on? How could he tell on Lil J? It's just a big, I don't know, conspiracy theory. I feel like if these two came together, you know, I don't know who told on who or what happened, but I think if these guys came together, and like I said, we don't promote snitching or nothing like that, but just think about it. That's like if King Lil J and Lil Durk drop a song right now, that's gonna be the biggest song in the world. That's gonna be bigger than Elvis Presley. You know, I feel like a lot of fans is dying to see these two back together because when they was together and they shot all the videos, Take You Out Your Glory, Shot Us, you know, when he shot it all Butta, you know, if I call up 2G26, then he come do you, you know. Fans want to see that again. You know, fans don't want to really see these two guys arguing because they feel like these guys was like the dynamic duo. These guys was unstoppable. King Lil J had a hitter at an early age, damn near 15, 14, 15, walking around with a full hitter like a bodyguard basically. And that was what Butta was to him. You know, it all happened on this murder case. You know, they was together, like I said, soldier and hitter. And a murder took place, and a lot of people said that Butta is pointing the finger at him. He did it. You know, that's how this all started. You know, but before that, these guys was locked in like Stockton, like for real. Like these guys was the best dynamic duo I ever seen. You know, a lot of people was getting chased. Like I said, Lil Bibby, he was chased by King Lil J. And around that time, Butta was right behind King Lil J. Uh, yeah, and I told y'all what happened on the last video when we did that. You know, Jay said he basically wanted to holler at him, and you know he ran basically. And Bibby hopped on the internet and said he was actually saving King Lil J because his homies was on that. It was just like everybody was confused. Like, what are you talking about? Like, but this was so long ago. This was like in the war of Iraq. This was like in 2012, 2013 when this happened. You know, these guys is known for doing that. Like I said, even when King Lil J, King Yella, you know, they was all with each other around that time. Remember, King Yella and King Lil J made that. What was that? The Hot Boy remix. And he had the, I think it was the Chirac remix. I'm not sure, but you know, the visual was dope. King Yella and Lil J, they was standing around in the house somewhere, you know. Lil J had the Mac on him in his backpack, and, you know, it was just going down. Now, that's when these guys made history, when people looked at these guys as Chicago Kings. Now, these guys got so much dirt through on their name, it's ridiculous. People says that Butta is telling. People said that Lil J messes with Transformers. It's just a lot of stuff going on. It was like, these guys was at the height of their career. These guys was up here. Like literally up, 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 up. Like the highest they can be, bro. And it's like they dropped all the way down to the lowest level. Now they're on they got people writing from their pages on Instagram saying that they apologize. Can the fans donate them some money and this and that? Like Lil J, when he got out, he blew up instantly. A lot of people was waiting. We waited 8 years to see this young man. Hell, I was waiting. King Lil J was personally one of my favorite rappers, bro. King Lil J was personally one of my favorite rappers, like real deal. It was King Lil J, FBG Buck, FBG Duck, King Yella. Uh, you know, from the other side, I liked it. You know, Lil Durk. I liked it. Butta. Mimo was cool, but Mimo, you know, people like that. But, you know, I say my favorite out of everybody who was hitting numbers that nobody did My favorite two was FBG Duck and King Lil J. These guys was, you know, beating up the charts. They was beating up live mixtapes. They was beating up the numbers on the tube. These guys was going crazy at a young age, bro. Like they called themselves the Clout Boys. They been had the clout, and we all know that these guys been had the clout. Super duper clout. Like when they post a video at the age of 16, 17, these guys was hitting probably like 100K views or something like that. These guys was up there. When it's up there, it's stuck there. And these guys was definitely stuck there. You know, but basically people just want to know. They just want to know, what do I think about the situation? Do I think that these guys ran into each other inside this county jail? Like I said, it's possible. It's a 50-50 chance unless somebody is in protective custody. Uh, that's it, man. Like, that's it. If these guys was on the same deck, do you think they'll let King Lil J and FBG Butta be on the same deck? No. There's a lot of stuff that'll be going down. A lot of gang fights, a lot of enhancements, a lot of get down, the lay downs, a lot of, a lot of stuff. You got to think about it. Butta has an army behind him as well as King Lil J. Butta has people, who would do anything for him, just like Lil J. You got to think about it. This guy has clout too, and he was never known to be a scary guy in the streets. Come on now, he was protecting Lil J from all his fears back then. He even said that him and Lil J got into a couple scuffles. It's just crazy, man. But this guy has an army behind him as well, and I feel like these guys was locked up so long by King Lil J being locked up for 8 years, and Butta getting locked up for 6.5, I believe. That goes to show that these people had the ultimate, these people had the ultimate followers. Like, they just got out. If they go back in there, everybody who was still in there gonna be like, dang, you back. That's how quick it was that they got locked back up. Jay got locked back up in 2 months. He was out for 2 months, bro, and he got locked right back up. He just did 8 years in jail, in prison, 8 years in prison. He comes home for 2 months. He was on top of YouTube for 2 months. He was on top of the top charts, 2 months. Highest view videos in a day, millions of views in one day. And this guy gets booked back in jail within 2 months, bro. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of sad, man. I feel like Lil J, she made a big mistake, a huge mistake, man. Like, right now, if Lil J was out from the time he was just out, if Lil J was out, Lil J probably have a deal right now. I think NBA YoungBoy would have either signed him, because you got to think about it. NBA YoungBoy is looking at Lil J and Wooski right now. I believe he probably would have signed them, or somebody, not even him, somebody would have signed them. This guy been getting looked at. A lot of people been looking at this guy, for years, since he was a kid. Lil J said he got offered plenty of deal offerings, plenty of distribution, stuff like that. So I feel like, if he was out right now, Lil J would be on top. Lil J probably be at the same level Lil Durk is right now. That's what I feel like. And that's the honest to God truth, because he got millions of fans out there. He the one who made that Diddy bopping. Drake stole that Diddy bopping dance. Drake stole that. And this is true. This was all over the headlines. This just not like a guy just starting the rumor. No, this was all over the headlines. Even Drake probably responded to it. Drake and them know who King Lil J is. Like I said, you got to look at every city. Who's the top trending people out of every city? King Lil J name always came up in that situation. These guys be looking to sign young artists from Chicago and stuff like that. So you got to keep an open mind. These guys is always watching. But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Just wanted to break it down to y'all. Yes, I believe they did see each other in the county jail. I'm not 100%, like I said, believe in this, but I 50% believe that they seen each other, because everybody in Chicago is in that one jail. Like I said, that's time out, that's punishment. These guys could have seen each other anywhere. These guys, he could have walked past this guy's cell or anything. You never know. It's 50-50 chance. But question of the day. Do you think FBG Butta ran into King Lil J inside Chicago's Cook County Jail? Y'all let me know what you think if you can. Donate to Cloud TV. Super thanks the video. If you can't donate, don't even trip, man. We still bopping with you the long way, but if you can, we appreciate you, man. We work hard for y'all, you know. We do this all for y'all. So if you can, like I said, take that finger, boot, super thanks, donate, 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 donate. We on the money train now. You'll get a badge, an epic badge behind your name every time when you comment. If you donate to Cloud TV, YouTube will provide you a badge, bro. And you will be a lit. You will be a lit fan, man. You get, you know, behind the scenes access, stuff like that. You know, so all y'all gotta do, like I said, just donate, man. You know, donate. If you dig in the channel, you know, you get your badge. You know, like I said, we do this for y'all, man. If you can, like the video. Let me get 3 likes before we end this. Let me get 3 likes. Let me get 3 of them likes. Let me get 3 likes from y'all. Please, thank you. Y'all like the video, like the video, like. Yeah, man. Like I said, bro, that's my theory on King Lil J and FBG Butta. Who knows? They probably did. They probably didn't. I believe if they did, it would have been a fight or something. Something bad would have happened inside that Cook County jail. Something very, very bad. So y'all like the video if you can. Like I said, man, we appreciate all y'all. We about to make some more videos, so y'all stay put. We out here today, the sun shining. Man, we out here, you know? Like I said, bro, we appreciate y'all, man. Donate to Clout TV. Super thanks, super thanks, super thanks. The video. All y'all do, boom, 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 boom. Get your badge. You up there. We up there. It's stuck there. Like I said, let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Did they see each other or not? It's Clout TV, and we out of this thing. Gang.